when you go here too many times where you know everywhere to go. By the way, we're back here again. That will be a story in a second. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube video. I'm driving again, and you probably know where. Going to the hospital again. I have a couple of clips of the other day when we went to here. My dad has been in the hospital since Sunday. It is Saturday now, so basically a whole week. Almost Saturday again. It is 2:39. We were waiting until my brother got out of work to go. This hospital irritates me so much because, again, with this. So my dad we went to the ER on Sunday because he was having hard breathing or trouble breathing, a blood clot in his knee, and then he has 2 blood clots in his lungs. Okay, so they should have gave him blood thinner to begin with, because the ER nurse, which is, the ER people are a little bit different than the normal Mayo Clinic people. So she's like, they should have gave him that already. And the last time he was there, 2 months ago? Something like that? 2 months ago he was there, and they should have gave him the blood thinner then. Not after he gets blood clots. Now he's on blood thinner, and he's had to be there for a whole dang week, which we thought he would be there for 1 to 2 days. No, it's every single time we go to this hospital, he's always there longer, because they mess up to begin with on either telling us that he has cancer, telling us about this stuff where he has to go there again. Now blood thinner. It's so annoying that these people do this.
The reason why he has to be there longer is because they got to make sure that the blood thinner don't mess with where he can have a bleed in the brain, which is going to be bad because you have this cancer in the brain and have the surgeries and all. Yep. So now they're messing with what blood thinner he can take at home, and then the one that they got he's going to go on is the cheapest, but he still has to get blood work done all the time until they can figure out what dose he needs to actually be on to get rid of the blood clots. Because there's another method of being able to get rid of the blood clots, is to where they suck it out and stuff, but they can't do that because that's too much of an expensive experience. So they're going to be doing the cheaper version because we don't have insurance at the moment. Because he had insurance, and then they got rid of it, and then we've been fighting to try to get it again, and he hasn't been working or anything. So we're in that, and so that's why they're doing this, where he had to stay in the hospital longer so they can get his medicine to where we can afford it and afford that thing. I don't know if we actually could afford it.
And with that, it's a whole check stub thing, and we already gave them all the check stubs. And for some reason, for my dad's insurance, they want my brother's check stubs as well, which doesn't make any sense why they would need those. And they were saying, he's not going to get the insurance unless we have the check stubs from my brother. And we gave them that, but then they needed some other thing, so they're just really
nitpicking.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta take a
I want you to
break.
look real quick before.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, it looks neat.
Okay, so this is my shirt today, Twilight shirt. My mom's favorite movies. I do like those, but you know who I would pick is the opposite of what she picked. But anyways, I don't like the last two. I think the last two are I've heard a lot of people like the last two. I don't know.
I like the first one.
Yes. The first one.
And the second one, I believe.
I like the first one. Maybe the second one. I don't remember how they went. because I haven't seen them for a long time. But I know the last two are not my cup of tea. But anyways, yep. And to top it all off, what is his name? Hulk Hogan died. Like, I believe this week that my dad's in the hospital. So it's like every single thing this year is horrible. Like, and then a cooking lady died as well this week. This year.
Yeah, this year.
Not week. This year. And then Ozzy Osbourne died as well. So, like, everybody's dying. That's horrible. Okay, correction, this whole year is horrible. Not everybody's dying. That does not sound right. Correction on what I just said, and I'm not done with. But anyways, this year is horrible. I don't know other people having a horrible year. I've seen 2 people.
Saffron.
Oh, yeah.
That's her name.
There's like a YouTuber
British.
that is British, came from like the UK. She's having a horrible time as well. And then two people that I watch on YouTube are having a good year because they got engaged. 2 cooking, sort of cooking. Basically, like, they're just the eating vlogs. If you've seen those eating vlogs, where they just, like, you know, go to McDonald's, they eat food from there. So, like, mukbangs all the time. I don't know if I say that right, but I'm going to keep saying it that way because that's how I've heard about it. So if I say it wrong, I'm not trying to offend anybody. But that is how this week is going, is every single day we've been going to the hospital, which I'm not going to complain. It is an hour away. At times, it was actually an hour and 11 minutes because there was this construction on this one road that we had to go through. And it was like where it took out the whole area and we had to go onto the other side of the road, you know, like we turned into UK people. Had to go on the other side of the road. And Australia, I believe, also does that. So, Diet Coke. It literally doesn't take that long to get over here at sometimes because it feels like it's not that long. But then again, I'm like, I like driving, so it doesn't bother me. But if anything, I'm really hoping and planning on, and hopefully the plans do not fall through, of doing Vlogmas. Because I want to do Vlogmas again. Not like the whole time that time. And plus, I'm going to do this thing that I've heard about from a different YouTuber, is like the whole month of their birthday they did videos, which I will be doing. I try to be doing. Plus, it will also be Vlogmas as well because my birthday is in December. So, it'll be Vlogmas plus a couple of extra, or more than a couple of extra videos because of my birthday. So, yeah. So it'd be like Vlogmas plus. And I hope to do a lot of videos in November as well of like, gosh, people. I hate Arizona drivers. Change my thing of what I was saying. That's what I hate. They just bother me. But okay, so what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, doing like, what are they called? Advent calendars, because last time somebody corrected me and said it was not what I said. I believe it's called Advent calendars, okay? Because I have like apparently an accent, so when I say Advent calendars, it comes out not how it's supposed to be said or something. I don't know, but I hope I can do those. some of those are kind of like a little bit much. That's what I'm hoping for the videos coming up. More videos coming up before holidays. I have no clue. Maybe some like, I don't even know. But that's like what's coming up on this channel, I guess. I'm hoping to do more art videos as well. If you guys want to watch that. Because I don't know if people want to watch those or they want to watch something else. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I do want to do a few art videos, so I'm probably going to do that anyways, even if nobody wants to watch those. Because I like art. And then I'm not going to do just art videos anyways, because I'm not just, like an artist is not just art. They don't just do art, they do other things. So I don't want to be like those channels where you just do art all the time. And there's actually not a lot of cars today, probably because it is Saturday. Yesterday, oh my gosh, on a Friday, there were so many cars driving over here.
Even the hospital was full of people.
Yeah, the hospital was even full of like people just walking around. But I'll see if my dad wants to talk about the thing and how he's doing. But he's also in a dang room that we can smell the mold and everything because
We're sensitive to it.
yeah, we're sensitive to the mold. My mom's more than I am, but
Because I lived in a house that had bad mold. Got really sick.
I just said there was not a lot of cars, and now there's a whole bunch of cars on my exit.
Maybe you can swap with one. Looks like you can swap with a couple.
Let me trade with you. Okay, we're trading.
These chips are pretty good if you would like to try them.
What are they? They're like
7-layer dip Pringles.
7-layer dip. For some reason, when I tried one, it kind of tasted like jalapeno, but not spicy. It does not taste spicy. Well, at least to me, it doesn't taste spicy. But the the taste of a jalapeno. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but the taste of it after the spiciness, that's what it tastes like.
The peppery taste.
No, so I'm going. They also have a construction on the road by Mayo Clinic, so it like goes into one lane. There's 2 lanes and then 2 turning lanes, and then it goes into one lane for the people that are going straight, and sometimes they take over where the 2 lanes, like where you can't get into the turning lane. But today there was not a lot of people out here, so that's good. And I think that is all of my spill for today.
That's weird because in California, Saturdays would be the busiest day. When you'd go like to Sacramento or San Francisco or somewhere. They're busy Saturday, not during the week.
I'm excited about these as well. I'm bringing them to the hospital. So, my brother, I have one pencil that is my favorite mechanical pencil for drawing. I gotta go, so I can't show you. But my favorite mechanical pencil for drawing, we bring a backpack, so like if we want to draw or something while we're there. He smashed my pencil. Like, I don't know what he did. Like, put a book on it or something, but
Yeah, there's a lot of bad guys at that hospital.
But he put oh gosh, really?
She says there's only
Why is
one.
there a bad guy at the hospital?
I'm not gonna talk anymore.
So, you know how like kids, you know how kids say somebody did it when they did it? And I used to say that my dog Trucks did everything that I did. This kid back here, Everly, says a bad guy did it. So, like, she froze something, and then she says, oh, a bad guy did that. I didn't do that. A bad guy did it. So it's kind of funny. I don't know if anybody wanted to hear about that, but I just thought it was funny. And my other brother says the other brother does it, so if you want to know about that.
But what does that brother say? He doesn't blame it on anything?
I don't even know, because he was like, that was when I was really young, when that brother, this is a spot.
Yep.
I already got a spot. Perfect. Because sometimes you have to go into the other area, which is not close to the hospital, and you have to walk a long time, but it's fine if you have to walk a long time. I'm just saying, like, with this amount of people, gosh. And yeah, so I'm glad I'm closer. Carnival. Are they?
I think you're good.
I like to be perfect in the spot. But I'm going to pause on talking. I'll talk about my pencils when we get in there.
I had to go because I got the diarrhea and some shortness of breath and coughing and a little bit of kind of headache. But then it kind of gets better as it goes. They got me on some
Blood thinner.
hydration fluid, whatever it is. Yeah, it's like $100 an hour or something, 100 liters. So it's getting better.
That's
A little
good.
bit here and there.
But did you know what you have on your lungs and on
Oh
your
yeah, I
legs?
gotta have these things on for my heart and stuff.
Yeah, but what did they find when they came here?
I can't really hear you, so.
The big blood clots on your lungs
Oh,
and your
blood
legs.
clots, yeah. The blood clots, they got the blood thinner to help that. The heparin, what they call it, kind of helps help the blood clots. I guess that's it.
Yeah.